Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Pando What's the page for this?
171.
Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Bhajanaya Nukula Shuddha Bhakata Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Bhajanaya
Which page will I?
220. O Madhava, बहुत विनोती कोरिता माधव बहुत विनोती कोरिता देई तुलसी तिलक देव समापिनु देई दया जनी नाचन विमय दया जनी ओ माधव हे माधव माधव हे बहुत विनोदी कोरिता माधव बहुत विनोदी गानाईते दोष गुणलेश ना पावी जगतु करबी विचार जगतु तू जगन्नाथ जगति कहाओसी तू जगवानी नहीं मुरी चार जगवानी ओ माधव हे माधव माधव बहुत विनोदी कोरिता माधव किए मनुष्य पशु पाखी जे जन्मिए किए कतवा गीत कथांगे अथवा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
which question you stopped? You remember?
Yesterday we spoke about Ramnavami, actually.
Yesterday was Ramnavami.
I mean, day before yesterday,
The day before.
Narasimha Maharaj spoke. Yesterday, part of it was left, so Masul Maharaj completed it.
Okay. But from here, I think in the same page I left, I think.
How
Because this is
Lakshman and
same question 13.
Baldev, they are all connected, no? That was the story.
Huh?
I mean, this Rama and Lakshman and Baldev and Krishna, no? The connection.
Baladev Krishna means?
Dwapara, like that. I mean, that's what the story was all about.
Which story you mean?
Because when Lakshmana was serving always Rama, so he was so tired that Lakshmana said, in the next one, I will be the elder brother. Like that. That was the gist of it.
Right. Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Choshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gurachandraya Radhikaye Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Narayanam Gurum Vande Sharanyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramanu Vishnu Purnam Radhadasyam Pradayakam Rupanugacharya Varyam Rupamanjari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Karuniyam Yugacharya Narayana Vanchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Krishna Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Izmirahasana Murali Manohara Radhikara Shikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Kuru Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Shuti Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vrindai Tulasi Devyai Priyai Keshavasya Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satavatyai Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradhyatama Shri Guru Pada Padma, Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Jaya Ashtotara Sadhya Srimad Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Shri Gurudeva. And to my most Mushubhava Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotara Sadhya Srimad Shri Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And also to Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotara Sadhya Srimad Shri Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj. Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotara Sadhya Srimad Shri Bhakti Sadhaka Muni Goswami Maharaj. To all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So continue with Amritavani. Question 31st. What is Shri Krishna Sankirtan? Shri Krishna plus Sankirtan equals to Shri Krishna Sankirtan. Shri plus Krishna equals Shri Krishna. Shri refers to Lakshmi or Shri Radha. the origin of all Lakshmis. Therefore, the words Shri Krishna refer to the son of Nanda Maharaja with Sri Radha. Not only chanting Krishna name, chanting Radha Krishna name. This is called Shri Krishna Sankirtan or Radha Krishna Sankirtan. When many people gather and perform Kirtan, it is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan also means to offenselessly chant Krishna's names and to discuss his forms, qualities, associates, characteristics, and pastimes. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glories to the congregational chanting of Sri Radha Krishna's names. Why we should only always chant the Radha Krishna name, not only Krishna name? Because Radha, she is Shakti, she is Bhakti Devi. Without Bhakti Devi, you cannot get Krishna. Without mercy of Radharani, there is no point of chanting Krishna's name. Narottam Das Thakur has one kirtan in which he says, Krishna name gane bhai, Radhika charana bhai, Radha nama gane Krishna Chandra. If you chant the names of Krishna, you get Radha. If you chant the names of Radha, you get Krishna. We must chant both names. We don't want only Krishna. We also don't want only Radharani. We want both. We want the divine couple, always. Sometimes there is a misunderstanding that because our Guru Varga, they are manjaris, they are the intimate servants of Srimati Radhika, then some devotees think that we only have eyes to Srimati Radhika, we don't care about Krishna, we don't want relation with Krishna. It's not like that. We don't want only Radha, we want both Radha Krishna. And we will serve Krishna under the guidance of Radharani, but we want to serve Krishna also. This is a fact. So none of the manjaris only have eyes for Radharani. No, they have eyes for both. And the only way to make Radharani happy is if you join her with Krishna. If you arrange for meetings between both of them, that's the only way to make her happy. So manjaris are always on both sides, not only Radharani's side. This is a type of fanaticism to think that the manjaris, they only care for Radharani, they don't care for Krishna. It's not like that. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is saying, always chant the names of Radha and Krishna. And that comes in the form of Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Mahamantra means Radha Krishna. Means Shri Krishna Sankirtan. Therefore Mahaprabhu gave us this mantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because this is Shri Krishna Sankirtan. If you chant only Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, this is not Shri Krishna Sankirtan. This is only Krishna Sankirtan. Therefore we don't chant all these things, we chant only Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Any doubts, any question about this? No? Clear? Okay. There is also one definition of Sankirtan which is called Sarvatto Bhavena Kirtana Sankirtan. Here, this San means the complete, is a congregational. But San also means coming from Sambandha Jnana. Therefore, this definition, Sarvato Bhavena Kirtana Sankirtan, when the kirtan is performed with the proper bhav, with the proper mood, with the proper understanding of the relationship between you and the name and the Ishtadeva that you are singing, and that is called Sankirtan, the complete kirtan. Sankirtan also means complete kirtan. And complete means perfect kirtan. The perfect kirtan, this is when you are performing with bhav. When you know what names you are chanting and and for what purpose you are chanting those names. This is real Sankirtan. If you study Brihad Bhagavatamrita from Sanatana Goswami Pad, there he describes the story of Gopakumar, and so many important teachings are in this book. And one of the teachings is that Gopakumar, when he was doing his sadhana, he was chanting Gopala mantra, and by the power of Gopala mantra, he was able to realize his Ishtadev, that is Krishna in Vrindavan, in the mood of Sakhyaras. But then, now how to serve that Krishna? Now how to engage in that service? Then Gopala mantra will not help anymore. Now only pure Krishna Nam is the connection. Then there Sanatana Goswami is explaining that first you have to understand your relationship with your Ishtadev. You have to realize that, and for that purpose Gayatris are given. Gayatri mantras are given. But after that, when you want to just directly serve and engage, then only Nama is needed. There is no need more for Gayatri. Gayatri is also temporary practice, not eternal practice. You don't chant Gayatri Goloka Vrindavana. But Krishna Nama you chant there and here both. This is eternal. So then Gopakumar is saying, when you go on the streets of Vrindavan singing loudly those specific names that will trigger your bhav towards your Ishtadev, this is real Sankirtan. And then he's saying, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, Shri Krishna Gopala Hare Murari, Govinda He Nanda Kishora Krishna, Ha Sri Jashoda Tanaya Prasida, Sri Vallavi Jivana Radhikesha. Then he's chanting, only name. Only in the perfectionist stage, only name will remain, nothing else. So in this way, this definition given by our Guru Varga is that in the beginning you can chant any name, no problem. Krishna, Jagannatha, Nishingadeva, you can chant whatever you want. You're just making Sukriti. But after some time you need some specific names. That is related to what type of Krishna you want to serve. Which Krishna you want to serve. If you just say Krishna, 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 there are many Krishnas. Which Krishna you want to serve? That should be understood. Because sadhana can only be considered as such if your goal is established. Rupa Goswami Pada is described. Kriti sadhava visadhya bhava sasadhana vida nitya siddhasa bhava saprakatam ridi sadhata. He's saying that this in your heart there is what we call nitya bhava, your eternal constitutional form, as the soul's desire to serve that specific form of Krishna. He's saying prakatam ridi sadhata. Then by practicing that will manifest prakatam. But how you do that? How that can be possible to manifest? Only if you are calling that specific mood. If you are stimulating that specific mood, not any type of mood. Then therefore say kriti sadha bhavisadha. Bhavasa sadhana vida. You can only call sadhana if you know where you want to go. Then your practice is called sadhana. But if you don't know what to do and where to go spiritually speaking, whatever you are doing is not sadhana yet. This is only devotional activities. Cannot be called sadhana. So, in this way, our Guru, he is the one who is going to give us our sadhana. Because if we have no realization prior to that practice, how can we establish what is that goal? Is it clear? So in this way, the one who is going to give us this is Guru. So Guru will come and say, you do this sadhana, this is your goal. Then you start and do, then gradually you develop that and that you manifest. So in this way, Krishna consciousness is not so simple thing. In the beginning, okay, general, you do, go and chant, go and do, go and this, worship all deities, no problem. But after some time, you have to become more specific. Otherwise, you can't do bhajan. Bhajan means when you understood that specific form of Krishna that you want to serve, rather than Krishna in that mood, then you only do that. You repeatedly stimulate that mood. This is bhajan. Otherwise not. Don't think that by doing randomly bhakti, something will come automatically. No. You have to stimulate that, specifically that stimulation. Focus, yeah. If that is not there, you're only making sukriti, but not a real advancement in bhakti, bhajan. Any doubts? Any question about this? No? Okay. Then question 32. Can we actually meditate on Krishna and his pastimes before we have achieved spontaneous devotion? That's a very good question. So before we enter Raganuga Bhakti, that's what he said. Before we enter Raganuga Bhakti, can we meditate on Krishna's pastimes? By our own desire. That's what he said. When we achieve the state of spontaneous remembrance by the influence of our chanting, we can worship the Lord in a solitary place. If it is not possible to meditate with a disturbed mind, trying to meditate artificially is simply another form of covert sense gratification. Meditation in the form of chanting the glories of the transcendental absolute truth is natural and genuine. The minute conscious living entities are related to the supremely conscious Lord in one of the 5 rasas. The natural attraction between them and the living entities' worship of the Lord based on that attraction amounts to spontaneous meditation. There is no question of mental disturbance in such meditation and certainly no cheating. Krishna's servants all engage in spontaneous meditation. Yes. So Prabhupada is saying, no. There is no need to forcefully or artificially try to meditate in pastimes of Krishna before you enter Raganuga Bhakti. But what Raganuga Bhakti means? Raganuga Bhakti means when you realize your Swarupa, when you are in Bhava. At least from Ruchi onwards, it starts. Not before that. In this way, mature stage of Ruchi to Ashakti, then you enter Raganuga Bhakti, and that will consolidate in Bhav. Then that Swarupa is manifested. Then you come to the point of our Goswamis. Seva sadhaka rupena siddha rupena chatrihi tad bhava lipsuna karja brajaloka anusarata. What the Goswamis are doing? Externally they act as a sadhakas and they use their bodies for seva, for practice, for chanting. But internally they are meditating in their eternal worshipful deities, the Ishtadev, in those specific pastimes. So then, there are 2 types of meditation. One is called Swarasiki and the other one is called Mantra-Maya Upasana. These Swarasiki is when you are spontaneously, the pastimes appear in your heart, in your mind, and you meditate on them just like a chain, one after another. They keep coming in your heart when you're chanting. But the other Mantra-Maya Upasana is when you forcefully remember those pastimes. It's an act of remembering. That is an endeavor to manifest those pastimes in your mind, in your heart. So, we can do that. There is no harm in that. But Srila Prabhupada said that trying to meditate artificially is simply another form of sense gratification. So if you are just chanting and trying to remember this pastime, that pastime, this. In the beginning, it's not advisable. Therefore, Swami Prabhupada, he always told, chant loudly and try to hear what you're chanting. That's it only. He did not say, meditate, do this, no. Only chant. Only chant. And by the purification of chanting, then gradually you progress through all the stages of bhakti. Shrad, sadhu sangha, bhajana, kriya, anartha nivriti, nishtha, ruchi, ashakti, bhava, and prem. We have to gradually come to those positions. We cannot put ourselves there. It has to come. And when come, naturally things will manifest. There is nothing to, struggle for. When I took sannyas, I asked to my sannyasi guru, so Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, is there any type of meditation that I can do when I'm chanting the mantra? Because we receive a sannyasi mantra, is another mantra. And he said, no need for anything. Just chant the mantra. In a pure state of consciousness, you chant the mantra, and when the mantra will be, when your heart will be pure, the mantra automatically is going to manifest to you. The mantra is a living entity. This is Krishna himself. This is Radha herself. So there is nothing to do. When you're ready, it will automatically manifest to you. There is no need for any artificial meditation. Then, question 33. Should chanting Hari's holy names be performed constantly? Glorifying Hari is the best form of relaxation. By this method, all our fatigue and distress are vanquished. A moment's diversion from glorification of Hari will leave us again feeling averse to the Lord. Great personalities and their followers always engage in glorifying Hari under all circumstances. They have no other business. Sri Chaitanya Deva ordered Kirtaniya Sadahari, always chant the holy name of Hari. The symptom of a living liberated soul is that he is always engaged in glorifying Hari with body, mind and speech. So, Kirtaniya Sadahari, always we should chant. There is no any moment which is unfavorable. Chanting is always favorable. And chanting is also sadhana and also sadhya. Chanting is the process as well as the goal. This is such a transcendental practice that it is at the same time practice and goal. Question 34. When we chant Ram in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which Ram is being referred to? Which Ram is being referred to? In Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when you say Hare Rama, this Rama means who? Who is this Rama?
Vishnu, actually.
Huh?
Vishnu.
Vishnu. Why? How Vishnu can be? How Vishnu can be with Radha? Hare means Radha. Then Vishnu cannot be with Radha. Vishnu only with Lakshmi. According to
Ram means then Sita comes as Shakti.
then cannot be Ramachandra because he cannot be with Radha. According to Aishwarya Rasa, Ram refers to Lord Ramchandra, the son of Dasharatha. According to Madhurya Rasa, Ram refers to Krishna, who enjoys Radha's company. This Ram is the son of Nanda Maharaj. Whenever the name Ram indicates service to Radharamana Krishna, the word Hare, which is the vocative form of Hara, refers to Sri Radharani, who is the origin of the spiritual energies, or Shakti, Parashakti. Sri Radha is known as Hara because she attracts Krishna's mind. Hara means attractor. Hare is also the vocative form for the word Hari. There are three Ramas. Ram, the husband of Sita, Rama Balaram, the husband of Revati, and Rama Krishna, the husband of Radha. This Ram word is an abbreviation of Ramanya or Ramana. Comes from Ramana. Ramana is the one who is enjoying sweet pastimes with Radha. So here this Rama means for us. This Rama means Ramana Krishna. But if you study the book Harinam Mahamantra that my Gurudev composed, there Gurudev he collects the commentary on Mahamantra from different acharyas. So according to their specific point of view, Hare Krishna Mahamantra also takes different shape and different forms. It can also means Ram, can also means different moods. But for us, Gauriya Vaishnavas, Rama means Ramanya Krishna. This book is very important to read, this Harinama Mahamantra. All evidences from Shastras, all the quotations. First, Gurudev puts all the Shastra evidences describing Mahamantra, why Mahamantra has this structure, first Hare Krishna, then after Hare Rama, what is the power and how it was manifested. First he puts so many evidences. Then second part, he quotes many acharyas describing the different meanings and understandings of the mantra according to their bhavas. Not our same bhava. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada is saying, according to Aishwarya Rasa, means opulent rasa, Rama means Ramachandra. So those who are in this is called the Sri Sampradaya, there is a branch called Ramanandi Sampradaya. They worship Ram. My Gurudev, he born in family from this Sampradaya. My Gurudev was initiated in the Ramanandi Sampradaya. It's a branch of the Sri Sampradaya, they worship Sitaram. So my Gurudev, he used to sing this Mahamantra because all the villagers, they were singing, everyone they were singing, but in the opposite. First, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Then there is a nice pastime that Narottamananda Prabhu, one disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he went to preach in my Gurudev's village, and then he met Gurudev, and then he explained to Gurudev, that this is not the proper way, this is like that. This is because they say why Ram comes first, because Ram appears in Treta Yuga and Krishna in Dwapara Yuga. So first chant Hare Rama, then after chant Hare Krishna. But then Gurudev he proves no. The mantra was revealed Hare Krishna first and Hare Rama after, and there is nothing to do with Ramachandra in that sense. So this book is very nice. You can find online for free. You can download PDF for free. No problem. All my Gurudev's books free. You can download in many languages. Then 35. Is transcendental sound vibration eternal? Transcendental sound vibration is certainly eternal. In this world of anxiety, there is a difference between sound and its source. Every sound in this material world is temporary. However, in Vaikuntha, the name and its honor are non-different. There is no difference between sound and its source in the spiritual world. Simple question, nothing to comment on this. 36. Is chanting Hari's holy names most auspicious? There is danger at every step in the attempt to practice solitary bhajan. If we sing Harikatha, however, others can also hear and be benefited. In Kirtan, service to Hari is rendered in three ways. Hari is served directly, He is served by our own hearing, and He is served by our giving others the opportunity to hear. Apart from this, Kirtana also allows us to remember the Lord. Therefore, we are also able to serve Hari by remembering Him when we perform Kirtan. So, chanting Harinam is most auspicious. Why? Because we benefit ourselves and also benefit others. And the best way to chant Harinam is by speaking Harikatha. Then others they can hear, and that can purify the whole world. Tavakatam ritam tapta jivanam kavividitam kallamasapam. The gopis are saying, oh, those who speak about you, about your katha, your glories, they produce nectar. The glorifications of your pastimes is nectar. Tavakatam ritam. And that makes someone's life immortal. Tapta jivanam. So in this way, the gopis are always glorifying Krishna. When the gopis they are chanting Krishna's name or glorifying Krishna, the three worlds become completely pure. That's such is the power of Krishna's name, Krishna Katha. Where is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra mentioned in the Vedas? You see now it's coming to that point. I mentioned that Gurudev quoted so many evidences. So here is saying Hari's name is Hari himself. The Mahamantra was present before the Shastras appeared. Means before Vedas manifest, Harinam was always there. Harinam is eternal. The Bhagavatam's Chatushloki verse, beginning with Aham Evasam Evagri, offers proof of this. The supremely independent holy name is not under the Shastra's control. In fact, the Shastras have manifest by the holy name's supreme will. So Shastras itself are manifested by Harinam, by Nam itself. So it doesn't matter if Vedas offer or not proof, he's already saying that Nam is ever existing even before the Shastra. It is not a fact that the Shastra came first and the holy name followed. The Brahma Samhita states that the holy name appeared first in Brahma's heart. The Rig Veda also mentions the holy name. So first Krishna, he gave Harinam to Brahma. Krishna initiated Brahma with Harinam and Diksha also. He gave Kam Gayatri to Brahma. And then he gave also Harinam to Brahma. Brahma was chanting for millions of years. He was doing his sadhana for millions of years. Finally, he achieved perfection and he can see all the pastimes of Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan. He has darshan of Goloka Vrindavan. Then only he has power to create. Then only then he started the creation process. Later on, of course, he was bewildered by Yoga Maya and he forgot who Krishna was. And those pastimes of Brahma Vimohan Lila happened. The Mahamantra, or the importance of the Lord's holy name, is mentioned in various literature, such as Kali Shantarana Upanishad, Brihad Naradya Purana, Gyan Namrita Sar, Pippalada Shaka, which is from Atharva Veda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya, Shri Chaitanya Bhagavata, Shri Chaitanya Mangala, Brahma Yamala, Radha Tantra, Padma Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahmanda Purana, Sanatana Kumar Samhita, Agni Purana, Ananta Samhita, Chaitanya Upanishad from Atharva Veda, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Shri Nama Kumudi. In all these books we find evidences of Harinam. As I told you, my Gurudev quoted. He's just giving this now. We have also received instructions regarding the Mahamantra from the Supreme President of Godhead, Sri Gaurasundara. Yes. So I already spoke about this, so there is no need to repeat. It's a small book, thin book. You can finish in a couple of hours. Even 2 hours you can finish very quick. But very important to read. 38. What does Hare mean? Some people conclude that the word Hare in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is an address to Hari. Those who are more attached to the Ashraya Tattva rather than the Vishaya Tattva, that is, those whose service propensity is more awake, accept Hare as a call to Hara, Radha. Since Radha attracts Krishna's mind with her love, she is known as Hara. Yes, you see, I told before that this Mahamantra can have different meanings. So those who are attached, he's saying, to the Aishwarya mind, to the mood of opulence, especially to Vaikuntha, then this, yes Maharaj, okay, can start. This Hare means Hari, not Hara. And then Rama will mean Ramachandra. So it can be so many ways. But those who are in Vrindavan, those who want to worship the mood of Vrindavan, they will think that Hare means calling Radha. Gaur Pramanande, Hari Go, Vanchaka Patar Vishad Vivas, Patitanam Bhagavibhyo Vishnu